Hello users, welcome back. We are here once again with Onboard Systems. I'm gonna have to get used to saying that name. Last time on the operator we started with some sort of interrogation scene with bright lights in our eyes and everything. We went on to work our first day at the Federal Department of Intelligence, not to be confused with the FBI. This game is rad as hell. So the Onboard Systems, the series in general, the idea is games that you interact with an operating system as the primary or a main focus of the method. So this game applies to that. Kingsway will apply to that. If we ever get to it, like Her Story would apply to that. The Doctor Who mobile games would apply to that. They're mobile games as in you are interacting as if you're on a mobile device. A lost phone, those types of things. But I've been having really fun with this so far. We are trying to figure out why all these people have been missing. There was a murder that started, and then a disappearing person reappearing that occurred. Turned out they were related. We're dealing with a hacker named Hal. Overall, really cool stuff. Alright, let's get to it. That's not what I wanted to do. Hi. You've seen that trailer enough. That's probably fun. Have you though? I mean, look, I can push. No, I don't want it in the VOD.
Good morning, Evan.
Hi, Mike. How are you?
Look, about yesterday, this business with the coal files. Sorry if I came down on you a little hard, buddy. It's just that I know you have what it takes to rise in this place, Evan. Become a supervisor. Hell, maybe even replace me one day. But I can't protect you if you start poking around in the wrong places. Okay?
Totally understand.
Thanks. Guess the FBI has got me wound a little tight these days. Well, I'd better get back to it. You have a good one. All right? Again, I can't tell you how happy I am to have you here at the operator program, Evan. That way, I can keep a close eye on you, can't I? Let's grab a beer later this week, all right? Once everything calms down in the madhouse.
Maybe you can bring your wife this time.
Oh, right. Well, you know my wife, Evan. She's not exactly a social butterfly, is she? Bye, pal.
That's a weird response. Hey, Walker, what's up?
Operator Tanner, that you?
Fill me out, Walker.
Tanner, did you give that address out to anybody?
No, of course not.
Well, somebody beat me to the facility, Tanner.
Wait, what happened?
The BioM facility burned down last night, Tanner. Up in flames. And if you didn't give the address out, someone else did. Looks like we got ourselves a goddamn operator program.
What do we do now?
Well, an investigative team came before me and logged the remaining evidence back at the department. But I can't access it directly. I'll have to go through the operator program. Heaven on earth, Tanner. Heaven on earth. From what I can tell, there should be some security footage there that should shed some light on what happened here. Hopefully, it won't be too hard to prove this was arson.
Okay. So there's also this password in here, but I don't know what the password is. Like, is it Mike? It's French? Hello, 47. No tattoo, not 47. Quality, 65% of what? Oh, you guys can't see the caption. Here. Let me get through this video and I'll move myself. go to a weird position. Okay. That'll work. I could fast forward. I'm not going to. But I'm going to. That's not. I can't fast forward, sadly. He went in with the suitcase and left without it. Oh, not a suitcase. It's friggin' oil. Or, well, gas. Man entered with gasoline.
That's not a box of wine, is it? Can you get an ID on this guy?
I'll give it a shot.
Damn right you will. That would have been too easy, huh? I'd like
Probably
to
the same
get
guy
in
that killed our
facility.
dude earlier.
Yeah, take a look around. Good Lord willing, the roof won't collapse on me. But I need a code for the door. You see where I'm going with this, Tanner?
Yeah. Had the first responders get in.
Yeah, that's fishy, isn't it? So fishy, it goddamn stinks. Unfortunately, I don't have access to the team members. But from what I can tell, the order came from higher up.
Fuck. I'll find the code for you, Agent. I think that's an 8, right?
Let me see if this works.
What does that sound?
All right, I mean...
Okay.
Damn it! The smoke in here will ruin this suit, too. That's 2 suits in 2 days. Tanner!
Not my problem.
Let me see if I can find something useful. Something that
Amorous.
the
Hey.
investigative team will find. Sure as hell won't be easy.
How you doing? I don't think I got to say, but congrats on partner.
Because this place is just about burnt to a crisp.
Ah,
I
okay.
don't know what went on here. But if you ask me, it's a pretty elaborate security system for a medical facility.
Let me give a shout out. Yeah, I'm good. I'm very tired. I've been playing way too much Night Rain. Hope you're well. All right. What else I can do?
While I look around, maybe you could dig more into our little arsonist friend.
Sure, what do you need?
Anything that you can find, Tanner. I look picky to you. An ID. A link to another case. His favorite flavor of ice cream. Just give me something, all right?
Yeah, same dude.
Charming fellow. Who's the lead on the other investigation? Ouch. Tough draw for the rook. Hold on. Looks like I found something. What the?
You okay, Tanner? Walker? Yeah, I get that, Amorous. It's very fast-paced compared to most Souls games.
You see what I'm seeing, Tanner?
Yeah.
Looks like our gal, Connie Moore, was a bio-impatient.
You hiding this from us?
I don't know. I mean, I don't think so. Past her polygraph were flying colors. She told us the truth. Her truth, anyway.
Any records in
Nope.
Connie?
Looks like either the first responders took that info with them or it burned in the fire.
Have I ever played Uplink? Amorous, Uplink was the game that I was first going to play instead of this. I bought Uplink decades ago. We will be playing that on the channel at some point. I've never finished it, but I've spent... Let me go look. Let me look at my Steam. How many hours have I played? 30 hours of Uplink over the years.
Contact Skinner to update Pendle on her parking
Yeah.
garage killer.
Yep. I
I'm
remember
sure
buying
she'll
it
be
off
thrilled.
of...
I'll keep looking around here. The
Do I have a
world's
physical
biggest
copy of
ashtray.
Uplink?
Tell
No
me
way,
if
right?
you
But let
find
me...
out anything new about our pyro head, Tanner. And I'll contact you if I come across something on my charred end over here.
Be careful. Oh. Skinner. Whoa, take it easy. Why not? Who do you think it is? Okay, yes, so my original copy I bought through Introversion's website. For those that don't know, Introversion's made a ton of games. They made, let me go back to their old stuff, like Multiwinia and DEF CON and Darwinia. Tons of games over the years. Really good stuff. Very, very unique interfaces. I don't remember where the hell I got it. There is no physical copy that I can find of Uplink, so definitely didn't get that. The ghost? Who's that? Straight up, Hal. He murdered Wells and set fire to the BioM facility. I'm pretty sure he killed Mia Cole, too. Can I know the plan, Hal? Walker told you that a team came and logged evidence from the facility. Now at the FDI. Some of it has been concealed. See that from here. Like the name on Jenkins' list. The evidence room is behind a closed network. Hold on. So what's the solution? Oh, it's still... Alright. If we sneak into the evidence room and access its computer, we can make the evidence visible again. And if we share that information, it will catch the attention of our mole and trigger him or her to contact the ghost. That's phase 1. And what's phase 2? Phase 2 is setting the trap for the ghost with agents Pendle and Walker. I'll talk more about that later. By we, you actually mean me. Can't get into the evidence room. Okay, I've hacked the accreditation root server, giving you permission. Go time, Evan. What if this doesn't work? Well, then the intruder alarm is activated and you go to prison for many, many years. Let's try not to think about it. Now, chop chop, Evan. What does I do for you? I'm gonna get in trouble. We'll go fine, right? For those that are just joining us, we don't get to see what Evan sees outside the computer. It's happening, but it's all blurred out, like you can see here. We know that Evan has a cat and has to get on the bus or something like that, or whatnot to get home. That's about it. Oh. Oh. We gotta set up our Sound Blaster sound card. Well, shit. Oh. How am I reading here? How, Hal? You can access this screen. Can't you find the missing evidence? For those that have never used an old DOS machine, this is how a lot of old, like, text editors and, like, QBasic and game configurations, this is how a lot of them displayed their look and feel. Can't access everything. The help menu, as boring as it is, was the only thing loaded from the global FDI network. You'll have to access the files and look for hidden evidence on your end. You will have to work a little, Evan. Sorry. Getting an error message. Oh, whoops, I forgot to do something on my end, actually. Just a second. Okay, just updated your credentials. You should be able to see the files now. Look in the hidden column and see if you can find any evidence from the facility case that you can make visible again. Then come back here once you've done that. Okay? It's interesting that this says it's not. I probably screwed up. That's fine. Evidence is visible again. Reverted the list to uncensored version. Nice. I was going to ask you to do that, but you actually beat me to it. Oh, great. I did do what I needed to do for the list. Okay, you can go now. Log out and head back to your desk, but you know, act natural. Can I hide that I did things? Nope. Alright, well, I'm screwed. Oops, smacked the microphone. Sorry, folks. Also, I want to give a very special shout out to Lorelei, the Raven. She, thanks to her reposting, that I was so close to 1100. We got past 1100. So, thank you everybody that's followed. We're at past 1100 followers. Hopefully enough that this time if people get banned or unfollowed, we won't bump back down. I don't know. I mean, like, I'm not going to do anything, but it's just a nice goal. Everyone has been wonderful. All the new followers and everything like that has been great. And we haven't had any, like, I don't know, problematic people suddenly start showing up. And I greatly appreciate that. What took you so long? You said act natural. Hal, can you wipe the logs that I went in there, please? Not that natural, Evan. So the evidence from the facility case that you just made visible, let's see what we have there, shall we? Drive looks a little damaged. Probably from the fire. But I wouldn't be surprised if they tampered with it, too. Looks like it's going to take some time to recover. Hal, for a hacker, you type real slow. In the meantime, check out Jenkins' list and see what the name they redacted. Yeah, you got it. Kind of nervous. Sasha Cole. We know Sasha Cole, right? That was from one of the other murders, right? Nope. We can do that. Sasha Cole. His husband? His name is Circle. That means... Means what, Hal? If what Agent Walker said about the Circle of Names is true, then Sasha Cole is still alive. Does he know about me? Oh, does he know about Mia and the baby? I hope not. Oh, that was Hal. Anyway, the hard drive has covered some of its files. That's fortunate. Look, there's a file for Sasha Cole and Connie Moore. Both are password protected. Let's focus on Connie's. See if you can find a way in. Sorry, Evan. You're gonna have to work a little more. Sir, we have noticed that you used your badge ID as your password. We recognize the convenience of this, but in the interest of preventing security breaches, we strongly encourage you to adopt another. Though a password more than 4 characters, it's still not secure enough. For earliest convenience, please choose a new password. Thank you for this manner. Samaj Henderson, head of IT. Is Samaj just changed backwards? Oh, there's what we look like. No. All right. So this went to Henry Jenkins. Where was the picture? There was a picture that had Jenkins and a kid. Got it. What? It was Jenkins' badge number? Older people and their passwords. I mean, that's a pretty good password, honestly. Anyway, nice work. Now let's finish setting the trap. Guessing there's something in Connie's file we can use to trigger the mole and clear the ghost out from whatever hole he's hiding in. He was spotted. Disposal team near the BFD site, 1135, 1150. Should be used as subject for the Mark 6 prototype, which should arrive from the lab tomorrow. Seed abduction and interrogation by extraterrestrials. Remove memory of encountering burial site on her hike. Huh. Her memory of the events leading up to the moment. Other recent claims of alien abductions in Dryfield. Subject's inherent belief and interest in the supernatural. Interesting. I don't know that we consider aliens supernatural, but that's fine. We'll keep the same dosage as Mark 5. After first session, notice the same side effects as usual. Fever, 30% higher than Mark 5 average. That was expected. Subject seems very receptive, but given how high the fever, only one session was undertaken. Fever increased by yet another 10%. Fever starting to decrease. ATH? Anyone know what that stands for? ATH about 48 hours after the first injection. Matches previous observation of Mark 5. We'll aim for 2 sessions. 2 sessions. Fever is stable, although still a bit high compared to Mark 5. Fever decreased a bit, but will probably remain around the same level until the end. Subject's confused. 2 days ahead of schedule compared to 5. Start phase 2. Subject seems very reactive. Phase 2 is over. Phase 3 is ready to begin. Probably tomorrow. We'll need photographic fakes as soon as possible. Waiting for identical weather. Phase 3 begins. We'll focus on the BFBD objective until we have photography. Subject's perception of the BFBD site is already modified. Rain finally stopped, most likely able to produce photographic fake tomorrow. Finally have photographic efforts. Original photograph has been replaced by Earthsat. Our objectives are attached to anchors. We're ready for phase 4. Fusion stopped. Phase 4 begins. Control sessions are fine. Some hesitations, but since anchors are strongly aligned with the objectives, appear to be working. Phase 4 is over. Objectives are now deeply rooted. Final injection this morning. Subject is sedated, will remain so until fever stops. Fever stopped. Sedation stopped. Subject will be released into the desert this afternoon. Mark 6 is very promising. 30% more efficiency overall, but 40% more fever, which is going to be a problem for the most fragile subjects. We'll keep Mark 5 as standard for now, aiming for Mark 7 to address the issues with fever. Send report to the lab. What in the world were they doing to Connie? But this address is perfect, Evan. Given the messed up things Jenkin was doing, I'm sure they want to keep this lab a secret. Willow has gotten into something, I think. I will be right back. I'm going to pause the VOD here, and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Welcome back, everybody. I also got a piece of cookie cake and a drink. So this all works out. Now what, Hal? Now it's time for phase 2. We have 2 agents looking for the ghost. Alright, hold on. Time we put them to use. Let me check something. Okay, Agent Pendle is close to the lab. Contact her and send the address. Whoever's monitoring communications between the agents and operators will see it. Am I putting Pendle in harm's way? The big girl? And she won't be alone. Go ahead and contact Skinner so you can contact Pendle. I'll get back to you later.
Yes, Operator Tanner?
I have information for Agent Pendle.
What kind of information?
Agent Walker has an update on Pendle's case.
All right. I'm forwarding the call, Tanner. But I hope you're not just sending Pendle on some wild goose chase.
And I have a piece of cookie cake.
Sergeant Tanner, what can I do for you?
I have footage of Wells' killer committing arson via Case Walker.
What? You're kidding. Okay, so our murderer likes to play with fire too, huh? This guy just gets better and better. By any chance, did any clues pop up where we might locate him?
Actually, yes. I got address linked to Jenkins.
To Jenkins? So it comes full circle, does it? Well, whatever that address is, I'll take it.
Oh, hey, Fia. How you doing? Fia, shout out. Yeah, I'm enjoying this a lot.
Nice. So what exactly is this place? If Wells Killer's there, I assume it's not a petting zoo.
Lab where Wells' killer has been.
I see. Well, I'm on my way. I'll contact you when I get there. Thanks, Tanner. Maybe now we can finally book this guy.
Be careful. He's dangerous. Man, I hope we didn't kill her.
Tanner, I'm at the lab.
Great. Talk to me, Agent.
The door was unlocked, actually.
Uh-oh.
It's real weird in here, Tanner. Like everybody suddenly took off. But left all their beeping lab equipment behind. But I don't see any sign of Wells' killer. Looks like a dead... Shit!
Drop the phone.
Oh, shit.
Slide your gun over to me. Slowly.
Call for backup.
Please, Agent Pendle.
You? How do you know my name?
You might want to close your eyes.
No.
Do this. I'm a federal agent. Agent Walker, FBI! Drop the gun! Drop the gun!
Walker, yes.
Away from her! Now! It's locked! What do you do? Hands up! Turn around! Turn around! Hands on your head!
Okay, please don't kill both of them.
Pendle, you okay? Walker, we have a problem here. What you do? Open the door now!
Oh, no.
It's not opening, Walker. Open the door now! Operator, you
Yeah.
there?
Yeah. Are you okay?
There's a bomb!
Oh,
This
fuck.
boy, this psycho has trapped me in a room with a bomb! It's my third day! The display says 20 minutes and 21 seconds, and it's ticking down!
Fuck.
You gotta help me here.
Okay. All right. I'm calling Skinner.
Come right back. Understand me, Tanner?
Yeah.
Come right back.
Yep.
Yes, Operator Tanner?
Supervisor Skinner, Pendle's locked in a room with a bomb.
Okay, let me think. Unfortunately, our more seasoned operators are presently occupied. I'd send a team, but they'd arrive much too late. That means... you'll have to defuse the bomb, Operator.
I got a cookie to eat, Skinner. I can't defuse a bomb. All right, what do I have to do?
I'm sharing the FDI's bomb defusal manual. You haven't gone through bomb training yet, but we have no choice. What I'm about to tell you is important. Do not read the entire manual. You don't have time. Stay calm and follow the instructions from the beginning.
That seems like a
Do you
challenge.
understand?
Understand. Okay, I have the bomb manual. Stay calm. What does it look like?
There are wires, a controller, a battery, a keypad, and a display, I guess. And operator, make sure you follow the instructions at the beginning. I really don't want to go out like this.
Identify the bomb. Okay. Hey Lorelai, how you doing? I'm defusing a bomb. I'm gonna give you a shout out. Hi. Okay. Wires, controller, battery, keypad, and display. We got the display. What's showing?
The time left. What do you think? There are a lot, but I'll try. The power module. It's a battery. Has 2 wires, a red and a black. 2 wires are connected to the explosive, a red and a black one. The display and the numpad have 4 wires each, a red, a black, a green, and a yellow. That's it.
Oh no, there's someone at the friggin' door. Can I pause? Yes, okay, it pauses. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Emergency handled. Now there's another emergency that we have to handle in the game. Alright, there's a display, numpad, alright. Device's explosive module uses liquid... Okay. Module identification. Power... Display. If the device is a multi-mass archetype... What battery is it?
I don't really know. A single battery pack? I think. Wait, it says 9 volts, 0.3 amps, 2,000 milliamps hour.
Alright. Got the bomb. No power. How many wires?
The battery has 2 wires, a red and black.
No green? No voltage lower than 5?
I'd say gasoline.
Okay.
This isn't how I imagined I'd go out.
Nope, I'm with you. It is therefore an autonomous ticking device archetype. Okay, about the bomb.
There are some wires, a controller, a battery, a keypad, and a display.
Type 000. Got the bomb. Numpad.
1 for each digit, and an enter, and a confirm button. 12 in total.
Want you to enter a code on the numpad. 0000.
It says ABM 186511.
Okay, thank you. Okay. So it was this one. Okay. Boy. For these modules and these modules only. Keypad. Okay. Well, alright. Disable the keypad. Wait. A wire? Keypad. Yellow wire.
Are you sure, operator?
Nope, but we're gonna do it anyway.
I hope you're right. Okay, I'm cutting the wire. Oh, it's done. But the bomb's still ticking.
Yep, that's fine. Play. No. Power off the screen.
How do I do that? Wait. I see it. A little switch.
Yep.
Next to the screen. Okay, it's switched off.
Want you to the wire from the display. The yellow wire.
I hope you're right. All right, it's cut.
Okay. Want you to cut a wire from the display. The red wire.
Here goes, operator. It's done.
I want you to... Anything unusual?
Just screen is still off, but I guess that's normal. Okay, it switched
Okay.
off.
Receptor. Might be optional. We don't have a receptor. We don't have a receptor. Okay. We don't have to worry about that. Ticking device. We got that. Uh-huh. Every module requires ticking to follow level 1. Except for the power and explosive measures. Okay. Tell me about the wires.
There are a lot, but I'll try. The power module. It's a battery. Has 2 wires, a red and a black.
We don't care about that
2
one.
wires are connected to the explosive. A red
Don't care
and a
about that
black
one.
The display and the numpad have 4 wires each. A red, a black, a green, and a yellow.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay, we need to disconnect the green wires from the display and numpad.
Please, please, please. I'm still alive.
Oh, boy.
For now, anyway.
We got this. Got a wire from the numpad. Green wire.
All right, I'm cutting it. Done.
Okay. Okay. Ooh. All right, I want you to cut a wire from the power module. The black wire.
Here we go.
Oh boy.
I'm alive.
Yeah.
It worked.
Got a saved Agent Pedal. You're safe now, Agent. Yeah, it worked.
Oh God, thank you. I just need a few minutes.
You're fine. You take whatever time you need. Exactly. There we have
I have to say, I'm impressed, Operator Tanner. Not many would have managed their way through a situation like that without the proper training. You saved the life of an FDI agent today, and preserved valuable evidence as well. Well done, Operator. I think I was wrong about you. Once you're done conversing with Agent Pendle, go home and get some rest.
Yeah, we
I'll
got
see you
someone
tomorrow.
arrested as well. See you tomorrow.
Operator, are you there?
I wonder if she could have died. Yeah.
Thank you. You saved my life today.
Yeah, it's absolutely, it's single player, keep talking and nobody explodes. You've done the same for me.
Look, Walker's apprehended Wells Killer. He's taken him back to the department where he'll interrogate him tomorrow. I don't know what we'll find here at the lab. If
Oh,
we'll find
don't have
anything at
Walker
all,
be dead.
But I'll keep you in touch. Now I just need somebody to open this goddamn door. Thanks again, Operator.
Talk to you tomorrow. They're both going to be
Bye,
dead, aren't they?
operator.
Son of a bitch. Right, 403 6 0510. Interesting that it would only unlock that one. Alright. Alright. We'll go another 20 minutes before we break, because this has already been a short episode due to the other pauses we've had to do. Evan's a little panicked. Understandably. Ooh, I got a piece of cookie cake left. hope you've all had a great Saturday so far, watching the stuff from Summer Games Fest. Bunch of really cool stuff in Wholesome Direct and the Women-Led Games Direct. I think the Latin American Games is running right now. I haven't got to watch that one yet. Bunch of cool stuff was shown at the Sony conference. Bunch of cool stuff was shown at Summer Games Fest. The actual, like, main announcement conference with the Keeley. You know, Key 3. Oh, TV. Drinking water, I'm assuming? Or booze. I also gotta say their use of reactive music is very good in this game. Oh, you know what? I wonder. Hold on a second, folks. I'm gonna momentarily be very large on the screen. I don't usually have this on. Well, let's make it look like the screen's reflecting on me.
Hey, Tanner. Man,
I'm so glad you're not dead.
Last night. Just kept going over and over everything that happened at the lab. You know, you and Agent Walker saved my life. I don't think I'll ever be able to pay you back for that. But I haven't reached out just to get all cheesy on you. I got an update on the case.
You know what, let me mix these. Probably fine. Yeah, that's probably fine. You found something in the lab?
Oh yeah, you could say that. Much of it is still classified, given its ongoing status. But there are some things I can share since they're related to your caseload. Not sure I understand everything, but it looks like Jenkins was into some super shady memory research. I mean, it definitely wasn't FDA approved. I'm sending you the files now. Maybe it will clarify some things for you. I'll talk to you later, Tanner.
I'll talk to you later, Alexandra. Funny. Okay. Making sure it was working. FMP 1138. Project Eve Connie Born. That's not exactly how I pictured the trap working, but we got the ghost. And maybe Walker can find out who he's working for when he questions him later, but more importantly, you saved Agent Pendle's life. I guess you're kind of a hero now. I'm just so happy she didn't blow up. Well, I have another opportunity for you to be a hero, Evan. It's urgent, in fact. Are you ready? I will read this and then I'll respond to you. My dear Steve, it's been 8 long years since our beloved Andrea left us. 4 years since you left me. During this time, I've worked tirelessly in the hopes of one day making this world a better place. Today, I finalized a contract for what I believe will be my final stage of my research. I've named the project after you, my darling. I don't know where the source of my funding is coming from, but the little importance is provide me with all the money that I'll ever need to see my work through. If I'm successful, which I believe I will be, people will no longer have to live with their traumas. Traumas and painful events can be erased from the mind. That's not a great way to deal with trauma. Imagine how wonderful that will be. If such a procedure had been available 8 years ago, neither you or myself would have suffered the way we did when our beautiful 16-year-old daughter left this world. And you would still be alive today. I will do what I have to do to complete my research. I'm so close. Even if I have to sacrifice 1,000 lives, as hard as that will be worth it as millions one day will be saved. I love you, Eve. And I always will. Henry. What was the daughter's name? Seriously, right now? I know you've been through a lot. But we're so close to finally getting some answers. So, after you proved the fire at Mia's wasn't an accident, Andrews jumped back into the case. And after certain evidence finally finished being processed, spotted something. Something she missed before. There was a bug in Mia's apartment. Somebody was watching her. That's really creepy. I'll spare you the technical details. But in examining this bug, I found a second video feed. Turns out this feed is routed to the same destination as the bug in Mia's. Whoever was watching Mia is watching this other feed too. I'll patch Andrews. So need to enter a command? No longer needed. I found another backdoor. I don't like that.
I told you we'd be working together again, didn't I?
Well, you were right.
So I guess Hal has filled you in. The deal is this. If we can find out who's watching these feeds, we can find our mole. But first things first. We need to identify the person being watched in this second feed. Can you help me, operator?
Let me see what you have. I'm happy to help, Agent.
Thanks, Tanner. Okay, here's the feed. Hal told me that to share it, I had to type in, press this, and then... All right, you should have access now. Send me the name of the person.
Do we know
via
what
the
Allison?
UNDP as soon as you have it. Thanks.
Has there been an
Operator Tanner.
Allison in any of their stuff? Chat? Oh. Falls damage. The type of damage is often caused by a combination of humidity and vibration, such as a nearby tramway. Hey, Box, how you doing? Is this my apartment? Is this my apartment? This might be my apartment. That's a problem. Yep.
Yeah, right, Tanner. Wait, you're kidding, aren't you?
Fuck's going on? I have no idea. You have to believe me. What is going on, Hal? I don't know either, Evan. This doesn't make any sense. I don't know why you're wrapped up in this. Really? But you can trust me, Evan. You have to trust me. Look, I'm going to prove that you can trust me. Okay, I'm going to prove once and for all that I'm on your side. The fact that you're being watched means you're not on their side. I know that now. You remember the file in the trash? Yep. You can unlock it by using... Alice. Okay. Password. Go ahead, Evan. If you're reading this file, because I have trusted you enough to reveal my true identity, my name is Alice Truman. You may know me better as Hal. I'm an operator in the operator program under Supervisor Xavier Skinner. In fact, I was the operator you replaced. I have been an operator for only a few months when I started noticing strange occurrences. When I began looking into these matters, I was quickly met with resistance. It soon became apparent that the only way to truly investigate these matters without putting my life in danger was to quit. Or rather, to not rouse suspicion, get fired from my job as an operator. Which I did by pretending to be incompetent. On the outside, I adopted the alias Hal, and using the skills I learned even before my days at the FDI, picked up my investigation from where I left off. I am a hacker, and a damn good one too. But as good as I am, the FDI has proven a worthy adversary. One of the most advanced security systems in the world. To access their systems, I need someone on the inside. And that person is you. Maybe it's funny, but I discovered the trash is the only part of the computer that's not reset between one operator leaving and another. So I left this file here for you, and used your computer as a backdoor in the FDI terminals. Thank you. And, well, there you are. Now you know who I am. You can still leak my identity and get a nice fat reward and spend the rest of your days drinking margaritas on a beach somewhere if you want. But, now that you know, I'm hoping that you'll continue to fight alongside me, that we can one day expose them, whoever they are and however powerful they may be. Who exactly is them? Yeah, Box, this game's been great so far. They're known as the, let me change the voice. They're known as the Organization, a shadowy group whose influence runs deep throughout our country. Throughout the world, for that matter. I believe they're the ones who funded Jenkins' Project E. And I believe they're the ones who are watching you, too. You didn't have to reveal yourself. I did, actually. I was the only way for you to trust me. It's the only way we can find out what's going on here and why. I mean, it also could be a setup, like she's leaking the alley and all this other stuff. I know you're scared too. I'm scared. But we need to keep going, Evan. We've come so far. Speaking of which, found more or less where the feed of your apartment ended up. Alright, so before you continue... Where does it end up, Hal? It's ending up at the FDI headquarters, Evan. Someone in your building is watching. I don't get it. Why me? The signal is behind a closed network. Looks like our mole isn't off FDI superior, but I can't learn more from here. You're compromised, so we'll have to send Andrews in from her branch office. We'll sneak her in through the part of the building. Oh, I got type faster, Hal. Where I think the signal is ending up. I'll contact you once she's there. Your head must be spinning, but sit tight. I'll try my best out. Do that. Don't type her name over a compromised.
The people who are watching Mia are watching you?
I don't understand.
What is going on? And the feed is ending up at headquarters? Maybe I shouldn't be surprised. Still, I am. Okay, I'm on my way, Tanner. We'll get to the bottom of this.
That's what I'm hoping.
Operator Tanner.
Agent Walker?
You all right, Tanner? You sound kind of funny. Look, I'm down here in the basement with this guy, you know? Mr. Not in any of our databases. Real piece of work, let me tell you. And there's a bit of a hiccup. He says he'll talk, but he'll do it under only one condition.
What's the condition?
He says he'll only talk to you.
Oh, no.
You gotta do the questioning. My 2 cents? This guy, I mean, he's a real pro. We won't get anything out of him unless we play ball. That's just the way it is.
Why me?
Beats me, Tanner. Personally, I think no name might be a few fries short of a Happy Meal. But if you talk to him, maybe we can find out who this guy is. Why he's been doing, you know, what he's been doing.
Of course I'll do it.
I'm putting the phone down between me and our, little friend here.
Hello, Mr. Tanner.
Why do you want to talk to me?
Listen, I have a deal for you. I'll answer your questions, but you have to answer mine. And I will know if you lie, so don't.
Why should I answer
You
your
don't have
question?
to, but I think you will. I have a feeling you're full of questions. So every time you answer one of my questions, if I feel you've been honest, I will answer one of yours. Why don't we try one? I'll start. Do you know
boy.
why I wanted to talk to you? Specifically, you, Mr. Tanner?
I have no idea.
See? You told the truth. That wasn't so hard, was it? Now, you can ask me a question. Go on. I'm ready.
Who do you work for?
I'm afraid talking about that is out of bounds. Doing so would get me killed. The truth is, I don't know much anyway. They keep me in the dark. But
I can tell you that they call themselves the Organization. Now, who is Mike Trench, Mr. Tanner?
My friend and the program director.
Ah, I see. Your turn, Mr. Tanner.
Who's your contact in the FDI?
That subject is out of bounds.
Hey!
Never expose the persons I work for or with. That would be unprofessional. You can ask me another question, Mr. Tanner.
What do you know about Project Eve?
I know that Sasha Cole is missing, and that I killed Mia Cole by setting fire to her apartment. She was digging around, asking too many questions. At the time, my mission was to ensure the investigation of Sasha Cole would hit a dead end, go nowhere. I don't know anything more about this subject. I only know what was necessary to do my job.
Huh.
What do you know about Sasha Cole? All right.
The truth? Why did you ask me about Mike?
It was a control question. I know about your relationship with him. I wanted to make sure that you would tell the truth. Maybe that answer disappoints you, but it's the truth. Anyway, it's my turn. How did you come to retrieve the missing footage from the garage?
I don't know, chat. Cool.
How? That's really interesting. Now you can ask me a question.
You know what Project Eve?
The fact that you're even mentioning its name means I failed. The goal of Project Eve was to develop a means to alter personal memory, plant new, false memories, and erase old, real memories. Quite valuable. It was started and led by Dr. Henry Jenkins, but it was canceled after there was a leak. There were over 100 test subjects in Project Eve. When a subject died, which often happened, the subject was buried in the desert, out by Dryfield, at the DFBD. That's all I know about Project Eve. And do you know how
Dryfield burial something. Or bury dead.
Sorry? What? We'll talk about this later, Tanner.
What's Hal's name?
Nope. My turn to ask a question.
You're right. It is.
What is your full name?
My name? I have no name. My previous identity was erased when I started doing what I do. Even if I gave you my old name, you wouldn't find it in your database. I've been expunged. They are quite thorough. What is Hal's true identity?
Nope.
In that case, I think we're done here.
I'll take things from here. Come on, let's go, Mr. No Name. Back to your palatial cell. Tanner, you and I'll talk later.
Yep. And tell me if you learn anything. Andrews is in the building, Evan. Are you ready? I'm ready. Do this. All right. She's in the elevator, going up. He'll be calling you soon. In the meantime, let me bring you up to speed. Our goal is to access the server room and... Type faster! Our goal is to access the server room on the 11th. But Andrews will enter a technician's locker room on the same floor to grab a key. With the key, she can enter the room and we can find out who our mole is. Wait. Why the server room? Once Andrew plugs in the server device that I gave her, it'll give us access to every subnetwork in the office. I can ask Mike for help. No! It doesn't affect her. Right. I know Mike is your friend, but we have to handle this on our own, Evan. Contacting Trench will bring out too much attention and alert the mole of our presence. I'm pretty sure Trench is the mole. I understand. But what if Andrews gets caught? Then maybe we'd go to a federal prison for the rest of our lives. But more likely, we'd all end up dead long before we ever got there. Andrews has memorized the floor plan. Let me give you access to the security cameras. Enjoy the peeping. One last thing. No matter what happens, no matter what we find out, thank you. You're not such a bad operator after all. Even better than I was.
Tanner, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, I'm on the 11th outside the door. Not gonna lie, I'm a bundle of nerves. Breathe, Catherine, breathe. You see me, right?
Yep.
Oh no. Bad news, Tanner. The code Hal gave me isn't working.
What?
Not the start I was hoping for.
Take comment on it. The code doesn't work. They must have changed it. Alright. Change of plans. Send Andrews down to the 8th. Your floor, actually. No codes needed to get there. From there, you'll guide her to the emergency stairway, which you can use to go back up to the 11th. Go down to the 8th, and there use the emergency stairs.
Can I bring you a coffee or anything? Sorry, I tend to make bad jokes when I'm nervous. Okay, on my way.
I really love... I'm pretty sure this is not FMV, but I love the effects they're using to make it just blurry enough that you can't quite tell.
Okay, I'm back down at 8. Just one problem. I don't know this floor, Tanner. But I guess you probably do,
Yep.
right?
We're good.
Anyway, I'm in the entrance, doing my best not to look suspicious. But it's hard when you're basically waiting in a pool of your own sweat. Where do I go?
On your left.
Alright, I'm in a hallway now. There's a door straight ahead. There's a hallway to the right, and one to the left. Where do I go, Evan?
We could send her to the supervisor. We do that? We're gonna just see what happens. We're gonna see what happens.
Okay. There are 2 doors on the left. Which one should I take?
Second door?
Understood. Oh,
Agent Andrews?
Oh,
What are you doing in my office?
this is your office, sir? My apologies. Guess I got a little turned around.
I got achievement for that.
Now, have a nice day, sir. Tanner, you just led me into janitor's office. Let me get back to the entrance, and we'll start over.
That's hilarious. I think they realized that we would be curious.
Let's not mess up this time, please.
Can I not see her on these? I guess not. All right. Go on your left.
All right, I'm in a hallway now. There's a door straight ahead. There's a hallway to the right and one to the left. Where do I go, Evan?
Hallway to the right.
Okay. Okay, there's a door at the end of the hallway. 2 doors on the right. 1 door and a hallway on the left. Where do I go now?
She's here. Take the hallway on the left.
Gotcha. The hallway's a dead end. That leaves us with a hallway to the right and 2 doors.
Yep.
Do I take the right door or the left door?
Left door.
All right. I see the door to the stairway. Phew. I can breathe a little easier now. Okay, I'm heading back up to 11. Follow me on the cameras. All right, I'm back at 11, outside the stairway door. What do I do? I assume I can't knock.
Catherine's at the stairway door. Oh, she should be able to use her badge.
Okay, I'm in the hallway, en route to the locker room. Looks clear. Follow me on the cameras. Someone's coming. Close call. Tell me when it's clear.
Yeah, you're good. Oh. Oh, clear.
Game on.
That's hallway, so that's locker.
Okay, I'm approaching the technician locker room. I'm not hearing any noises from inside. That's good. You gotta be kidding me. The locker room needs a code too. I know it's the FDI, but this is excessive.
I'm on it. Need a code for the locker room. Unfortunately, I can't figure that out from here. You and Catherine will have to figure that out on your own. How do we do that? Problem is, I'm not in the FDI network. My actions are limited. Use my usual methods. Will end up exposing us. That's why they changed the code. But I have an idea. I'll connect you to the lock system, giving you access to the logs. You and Catherine will try different codes and check the logs. Should be able to... Oh, we're going to do Hangman. Reverse engineer to find the correct code. Think of it as a game. Okay. The dogs do need to go out. I'm going to go to a shorter break. We're not going to start a new episode. I'm just going to pause the VOD because I'm pretty sure we're at the end. So, I will be right back. Alright. We're back with what I think was the final break. We'll see. Not my idea of the game. You can do it. Use the notepad if you need to. Now, enter the following command. Oh. I'm gonna try some codes,
Try
okay?
some codes? Seriously? That's our plan, Tanner?
Too many digits. Too many digits. Not enough digits. Wrong code. Okay. Oh, I should have seen that. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Try counting down. Ooh, what does that mean? Oh. Oh. One. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna assume that this. Oh yeah. Sorry. Thank you, Robot Spacer. So I'm going to assume that the equal sign's correct, and the pound or the asterisk sign is right number, wrong position. Right. So let's try that. 2. So 23010. 03012. Great. So then 53514. Okay. So it is 03152. Nope. It's 3 5. Okay. All right. We've got 4 of them right. So let's try 63517. 73512. Got it.
That worked. Okay, I'm going in. Are you following me on the camera? I'm in. All right. Time to find the right locker. Should be this one. Okay. I'm gonna need a minute to pick this. In the meantime, make sure the path to the server room is clear. It should be, but just check.
Coming up front.
What? Okay, well, make them go away, Tanner.
Oh, I'm on it. Someone's in front of the server room. But I guess floor 11 changed their seating configuration. Send me the person's ID. I'll see what I can do. That's not what I wanted to click. Oh. Hi, Rebecca. Hey, Yoden, how you doing, bud? This is the Operator. This is a very cool game. We are what appears to be a member of a government agency that does criminal investigations. We are one of the people back at the base, the person in the chair. We're fighting a huge conspiracy. Give me a few minutes and then play along, okay? Sure.
Rebecca Davis.
This is IT computer.
Who am I speaking to?
Smith?
Matthew Smith? Really? Because on my end it says Evan Tanner. Why does it say Evan Tanner when your name is actually Matthew Smith?
I'm replacing him. System's
And
lagging.
you said you're from IT? Is that it?
That's correct, Miss Davis.
Because on my computer, it says you're an operator. Right here beside your name. Why is an operator working in the IT department?
Covering for a friend, actually.
Oh, I see. I did that once for a woman in HR. I mean, it was a long day, but I did it. You know, I just thought of something. Usually when I deal with IT, I deal with Chuck Beatner.
He's single. Car was impounded.
Well, it was bound to happen. I can't tell you how many times I've told Chuck to stop parking in the alley behind the building. It's a fire hazard. But can we just put a pin in this talk of Chuck for a second and go back? You said you spotted an issue with my computer. What was the issue?
Usual activity.
Unusual activity? To be honest, the only unusual activity is this conversation that you and I are having. And why does it have to be dealt with right now, during normal working hours? Oh. Okay. Well, if that's the situation, so what would I have to do to fix this issue?
Take a break. I'll take care of everything.
Take a break? That's going to be hard. I'm working on something, actually. Cafeteria finance report. You'd be shocked to learn how much the FDI is spending on tapioca pudding.
Ooh.
How long do you think this would take to fix?
Need at least an hour.
At least an hour? Really?
Sorry. Yeah.
Well, I guess if you want to do something right, it always takes longer than you'd like, doesn't it? Good luck fixing the issue.
We're exposed. We're in deep shit.
Who? Never mind. Anyway, it's taken me forever. But I've almost
We're going to
picked
prison.
this lock. Are you watching me? There, finally. I got the key. I'm heading toward the server room. Should be there in a few seconds. Follow me on the cameras. I'm in. All right, time to plug Alice's device in. Okay, it's plugged in.
And just plug the device in. Oh, okay, let me check. It's working. We're finally going to find our mole. Inner. I can tell you that right now. Oh boy.
What's going on, Tanner?
Security alert.
Am I spotted?
Don't know. Andrew compromised. No, she'd already be in cuffs if that was the case. Sure, Andrew stays put. I've almost found out where Mole is. Not for you, keep going. They're gonna come get me. Who's our mole? Hal? He's been watching me. It's either my boss or Skinner. Of course I do. Trench? Yes, Trench. Mike? I'm looking for proof. Relay the news to Andrews.
Trench is working with them. And this goes all the way to the top.
Logged to his computer and found something. I'm reading an email. It says, Project Operator enters Phase 3, and Sasha Cole is ready. Oh, are we Sasha Cole?
Is it running? Okay. This is Dr. Jenkins here with control session number 24 for the
They killed our
patient,
wife.
Sasha Cole. The patient is under trichlorohydrin and has received 10 cc's of FMP 1138 Mark V 2 hours before the following session. All right, let's begin. You will answer my questions as usual. 1 for yes, 2 for no.
It's the beginning of the
Do you
game.
understand? Do you believe in extraterrestrial life? Are you currently restrained? Are you married?
Man, they made us forget our wife.
Do you work in law enforcement? Do you know who I am? Do you know who you are? Are you Evan Tanner? Good. He's ready.
Let them look. The ghost has escaped and killed Trench. That's the reason for the alert. He's coming for you. Get out of there. Yeah, we're working on it. Baby. Time to go. Evan, come on. Sasha, come on.
Do you know who I am? Do you know who you are? Are you Evan Tanner?
Oh no! Are we dead? Did Walker get us? Did Andrews get us? We get the bad ending? Is there a good ending? Skinner was our partner. Told you this would happen, Alice. Should have never included him. The ghost has used Evan's badge to get to the 8th floor. Wants to wipe all evidence from his computer. We have to stop him. I'll warn security. We'll update our contact. Understood. I have good news and bad news. Discovered that Trench is the mole, working with the organization, maybe for years. Man, Evan died. Or, excuse me, Sasha died. One of my contacts was killed in the process. The ghost escaped. Are we compromised, Alan? I don't know. I'll keep you in touch. Oh, well, Skinner's dead. We won't get away with this. Andrews, get in and shoot that dude. Oh. Man. What a way to end. Fuck. Oh, we got framed. I'm gonna look up right now. There's a different ending. Oh no, Walker. No alternate endings. They killed Pendle? Come on. Ah.
He longed to see, but feared to tread. Chaos
Well,
has no echo,
that does it, folks.
but you
Hell of a game. Fantastic game. Really well done. Very interesting way to deal with all of the type of investigation stuff. But man.
hidden behind lies.
Man.
Silence
Let the credits roll. So for upcoming things, I might not do a stream Wednesday. I'll try to figure that out. Friday, we have the new series of Consulting Detective Network with Azumi Sprout Tellen. It'll be her first time playing Myst. We'll be playing Myst Masterpiece Edition. I'm very excited for that. And then Saturday, we'll be debuting a music video of me singing Phantom of the Opera with Hatsune Miku. Anyway, the next game, I need to double check. We will be returning to Clearing the Mist. There's a few options. One option involves... Sorry, I was wondering if there was a code on this. One option involves VR. And if I do that, I need to figure out my schedule. Because I don't know that doing VR, with the amount of time it takes setup, makes sense on Wednesdays. Oh, cool. That's where they got all the faces from. Alright, that's rad. I was worried they were like AI generated. It does not seem that that's the case. That's pretty cool. Yeah, if it makes sense schedule-wise, the next Clearing the Mist game will probably be Observation in VR. But I might also do a detour and play the new game from the makers of The Room. They have a new VR game that is apparently amazing, but it may only be available on Quest 3, and if that's the case, we will not be playing that. I have to dig into that. Called, Ghost something. Is it Ghost Stories? Ghost Town. We got an achievement for watching the credits. Always. Cool. Somewhere in Paris. 2024.
No, sir. He's not here. Do you think it's her?
Check his computer.
It's her, sir. The message says they know.
Burn the place.
Understood.
You better find her before she does, or we're done for.
Huh. Alright. Well, that was The Operator, folks. What a hell of a game. I really enjoyed this a lot. I hope you did too. If you're watching live, we'll raid out. I'm kind of tired of having to rush out and do some sudden nervous repairs, or not repairs, but like lifting and jacking up a truck and all sorts of stuff. And I need to feed these dogs. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you had a good time, because I sure as hell did. And be safe and be kind to one another. Bye-bye!